today. Hey, today is Thursday. Are you ready? I said, hey. Hey, today is Thursday.
First friends, then wives,
Now moms. Hey, today.
follow us on our journey.
Hey, today. Hey, today is Thursday. Are you ready? I said, hey. Hey, today is Thursday.
Trey Fresh killing the beat. Trey Fresh killing the beat. Trey Fresh killing the beat.
Hey everyone, welcome to Mayi Mayhem. It's Tuesday.
And Jasmine.
And Rosie, we hope you have subscribed to our channel already. If not, take this time, hit that subscribe button down below.
Yes, like this video.
Make sure you comment.
And hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Don't miss it. You're going to miss something. Don't miss it.
And share with a friend.
Yes.
Yay! Now we're talking baby talk all the time. Like, today's video is going to be about how many kids and how soon. So, since all three of us have now had one kid of our own, now that all three of us have had kids of our own, we thought it would be great to talk about what our plans were in the beginning before kids and what they are now, because they could have changed. Who knows?
So grab a snack, get your favorite drink. We have our water, and let's chat.
And comment below how many kids you want.
Since the time of our parents and their parents, there has been a dramatic decrease of children in family households. So why do you guys think that is?
Earlier we were discussing this, and Tuesday you brought up a great point that women had to return to work.
Yeah.
So if you have to go work, it's going to definitely decrease the amount of baby producing happening.
Yeah. Well, and the family dynamic has changed so much since then. So women are having to go to work. People are having to pay for childcare. All of these things. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
childcare is expensive.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
And you're not going to keep continuing to have kids just to send them to daycare. You know, back then you had grandma, you had mom, you had
yourself.
To all pitch in to help out with the children.
Yeah, also, like, if we're talking about our ancestors as well, they had a whole bunch of kids to work. Even back to, like, sharecropping days, like, they needed those kids on the plows, like, they needed them helping to work. As the parents are getting older, the kids are having to help. So that's going back to ancestral days. So then when we fast forward to maybe, like, our parents' days, or our grandparents' days, lack of birth control. There was no adequate birth control. I know my grandmother would be pregnant at her 6-week checkup. She would already be pregnant again. And it was because it was no effective birth control. So as science is transforming and abortions are more common as well now, then people are able to kind of control their family size in a way that they weren't before.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. And another thing of why our parents and ancestors had so many children, they started really young.
That's true.
As we come in today in modern times, we don't have kids as much early as they did back then.
No.
Because we're not getting married either.
Yeah.
People are not getting married as much as they were before. A lot of it has to do with the economy and how expensive it is to live. So people are staying at home with their parents longer, and they're doing less of moving out and starting families. And there is a reason for that, but that also attributes to why, and people are still having babies. Don't get me wrong, they're still having babies, even without being married, but I feel like people would have more if they were. Now, for the first time in 160 years, that number is increasing, the number of kids per household. So why do you guys think that is?
Possibly because there are different ways to earn income, good income, that allow you to stay at home. Like YouTube, right? This is a great platform where a lot of stay-at-home moms are successful, are earning a great income, and they're able to care for their child, operate as an entrepreneur, and continue to grow that family.
Also, I think as we were talking about science progressing earlier, fertility treatments are better than they have ever been now. So women who may not have been able to have children before have a way better chance of having them now with IVF and all these other avenues, surrogacy, all these other avenues that allow women to have babies that maybe were not able to have them before. That's just a little backstory as to what even prompted us to discuss this topic. So now that we all have had kids, like, let's talk about it. What was the plan? How many kids did you guys want before baby?
I didn't want any. I really was okay. Don't look at me like that. See, I can't even finish what I was gonna say.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I didn't want any kids because I was okay with taking care of people's kids and sending them back home. And then I met my lovely husband.
Okay.
And that changed all that.
Okay. So after meeting Dion, how many did you guys want before you started having it?
He said like 4, and yeah. So we already have 2, by default, and then we have 1 together. So we only gonna have 1 more, and that gives him his 4 because 4 ain't coming out of me. Okay.
So for us, my husband Anthony and I, 4 children was the plan, back to back.
Woo! And why are our parents always saying, hurry up and have them kids? Like, nah, we gotta wait. I don't know how y'all was doing that back to back then.
So were you guys planning on doing 4 back to back, or was it
a break, a year apart or something like that? But I know back to back.
I feel like a year apart is back to back.
Yeah.
Well, 2 years then.
Okay. For my husband Tracy and I, 4, like everybody else, 4 back to back. Get it out the way. That was the plan. Now all of us have
1 child.
1 child. We've all been through it, and we are all raising very active toddlers.
Very. I don't know per se for Rosie because she has a little girl, but me and Tuesday be over here about to pull our hair out.
Very adventurous individuals, and mine is, he started walking like 2 months ago. Now he is like into everything, running from me, grabbing stuff, knocking everything off the table. It is a very different experience than when he was not walking.
And I couldn't wait for it.
Oh yeah, now he can get on and off of the couch, so it's no like putting something up there to stop him from grabbing it. All that is over. So now that we all have very active toddlers, how has your plans changed?
4 children back to back has now shifted to, I don't know when I'm having my next child, but somewhere probably between 5 to 9 years from now.
God dang!
5 to 9 years from now?
From today, 2020.
5 years, not 9.
5 to 9 years from 2020.
Oh, heck no.
I have no interest in having any more children anytime soon. A little bit of the reason why is because in the beginning, with having our first child, my husband works, right? So I was the main one providing care for the baby. That was a lot. It was a lot. It still is a lot. I work from home, and she's with me all day. So having this situation or this setup repeat itself is not gonna work. It's not in the plans for me. So until circumstances change and the desire to have more children comes back, 5 to 9 years.
Whoa,
That's a long time.
that was like a mic drop.
I've noticed that my timeline kind of changes every time that I see a seer do something new that I can't handle at the moment, and then I think about my life with another baby on top of what he's doing, and I'm like, no way I'm doing this. So I'd say I'll start in about 3 to 4 years. And
really, all these answers are changing. Okay, go ahead.
About 3 to 4 years, okay. I feel like, he's gained more independency. Of course, he's a boy, so he ain't helping me really at all anyways.
Nope.
For Rayleigh, 5 to 9 years, that's gonna be her baby. She gonna think that that's her baby. Mm-hmm. But boys, they not caring anyway, so.
They'll come kiss the baby.
That's about it. Yeah.
Move on.
And I do want a girl now.
Okay.
Because sorry guys, before I did not want no girls at all. I was just like, I don't even want to know what a little me is like.
But that boy mom life is so serious.
Boy mom life is real. And you talking about every day I have to say, do you want to go to Children's? Because he is jumping off of something, flipping off of something, grabbing something sharp, just doing.
What is
Children's Hospital.
So for me, 4 was the goal. Now that I have had a child, I don't know. I honestly do not know. Like, I feel like, of course, I want more children. Like, the idea for me was always to have a large family because I come from a very large family and I enjoy, like, having siblings and I want my kids to have that same experience. However, childbirth is no joke, y'all. Like, it's no joke. Breastfeeding is no joke. I am finally, like, I think it has been 2 weeks. Yeah, because I had started weaning them, but like 2 to 3 weeks, no more breastfeeding. I am done. No more pumping, no nothing. That is not taking over my life anymore. Like, it is over.
She's done.
So, stick a fork in me, I'm done. So, that has been a relief. And the thought of, and he's finally sleeping through the night. I'm not having to wake up. Like, now that I've stopped breastfeeding, all of that getting up through the night is over. So we're finally getting a good night's rest. And so the thought of starting that process over is a little scary. I'm not opposed. Now that he's 1, that was like around the timeline that we spoke of. And I'm not opposed. I also stopped taking the birth control. Like, I'm done with that. Because I really, as you guys know, if you would take a look at my previous video with birth control and fertilization, I talked about how I was on birth control for 8 years, faithfully. Like, taking it every day, birth control pill, birth control pill. Well, after going through that process of being pregnant and I guess getting out of the habit of it, I was like missing days, just.
It's like, I ain't doing it.
It's just like, why even try? Because this is my husband, so I'm just like, whatever. So I stopped taking birth control. So now it is literally in God's hands. I am not actively trying to get pregnant, but I'm not trying not to. And some people say that when you're not trying not to, that you're trying.
Yeah,
so I'm just, living life. And as far as the number, I don't know. If this next one is a girl, I don't know. But I will say that when I'm done, I'm going to be real done. Like, it will be no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going to get the tubes tied. So, we don't know. But I just want a girl, like, before it's all over. Like, that is, I have to have a little girl. I have to. Yes. So awesome. I love my nieces. I have a bunch of nieces. I love all of them very dearly. And I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girly girl. I go in Ross. I look at stuff. Like, I love girls. And I was okay because Tracy really wanted a boy at first. So I was like, okay, like whatever, big brother, cool. But now it's about me. So
I gave you what you wanted.
Yes, I need my girl. And he has a whole lot of boys in his family. And so I'm just like, please give me one. Because it's up to them It's up to the male on what is the gender of the baby.
So we hope you are enjoying this video. We're definitely having fun discussing this topic. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below.
Like this video.
And comment below.
All right, now back to the video.
So after we talked about our plans, what are the husbands saying about this? Because I've kind of changed in the number of kids, but you guys have changed drastically. So what are your husbands saying about that?
So Anthony is saying he believes once our living situation and circumstances shift, that I'll be ready to have another child.
Mm-hmm. But that's kind of what you said.
And that's
in a nutshell.
That's true. I don't understand why. And see, back then,
she looking like
the houses were bigger. The houses were bigger. You know, it was more space for kids. Now, like the houses that we live in are like matchboxes. It ain't no room for no kids.
It's harder. I mean, and we live in LA, so that's a whole different monster. I mean, when you talk about purchasing homes and like having a place for your kids to grow up in, that of course everyone wants their kids to have the very best possible. And so unfortunately, even with two working parents, it's hard to try to find something that you would even deem adequate for your kids in LA.
Like, we've entertained that conversation if the next one is a boy, stopping at 2. But I really want more than 2.
I think I did too.
I want more than 2.
Yeah.
She grew up as an only child. I think she want more than 2.
Yeah. I'm good with the 4 number. I just know I'll be having children longer than what I planned initially.
My logic behind not waiting is that I want, at a certain point in my life, I want to be done. Like the same way I'm doing breastfeeding, like the sleepless nights, the potty training, the learning to walk, I want it to be done. Like, I'm just like, I want to get that portion of my life out of the way so that I can live the rest of my life freely and fully without having to, like, that's my logic.
Without having to bear children.
Yeah, without having, because it takes a lot on your body. Like, it takes a lot out of your body. It takes a lot out of your mind. And I just want that process to be done.
And that's why our circumstance have changed, because I've had a difficult time being pregnant and getting pregnant and staying pregnant. So my husband, Dion, would not want to keep continuing to put me through that. So he always says, you know, when you feel like your body is ready and mentally, because you have to be mentally in it. Mm-hmm. It takes a toll on everything, like your teeth, your back, your feet, your hips, your everything.
It's overwhelming.
Like,
it's overwhelming. Yeah.
I definitely want to make sure I am 100% all the way in it before I have another kid. Because
me too. And right now I'm at 20, so we got a lot of work to do.
So my husband is very like,
he like, let's have a baby right now.
Oh man, he wanted to get me pregnant last year, like after just having a baby 4 months ago. He's like, yep, so it's about that time. He's ready to have a kid right now. He's not budging on 4 at all. And he wants them back to back to back to back. Yeah, let me have some predictions. I'm gonna do some predictions. Rosie, you're gonna have another girl.
I am.
You're gonna have another girl in 3 years. Jasmine, I don't care what they say. These are my predictions. We're gonna look back and say, okay,
she was right.
3 years from now, from 2020.
Girl, for sure.
I think you're gonna have another girl.
Yeah.
Jasmine, you're gonna have a girl. You're gonna have a girl. You're gonna have a girl in a year or so.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm scared now. That's around the corner.
Well, you're gonna be getting pregnant in a year or so. That's what I'm saying.
When this whole 2020 canceled and we locked in the house, I might. Shit.
No prediction. You want to give prediction?
Yeah, y'all can predict me because
I just think Tuesday will be pregnant in 2020. I don't know what she's gonna have. I think she'll have another boy, honestly.
I think she's gonna be pregnant the top of 2021, and yeah, it's gonna be a boy.
I think so.
What? Y'all better give me what I want. Well, I want a healthy baby. Let me be clear.
Everybody wants to have 4 kids, and the last will probably be the girl. Our husbands, boy.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so the husband.
Wish I was carrying the babies.
Listen, if they had to feel what one contraction feels like, let me
It
tell
don't
you.
even have to be the contraction.
Just being pregnant.
Just being pregnant. The first. What, after the first trimester? Because the first trimester is cool.
The last one
not
is what
mine.
was most irritating. Yeah, for Tuesday it was the opposite, actually.
I was
That's
never
very
like
sick.
sick or anything like that, but that last.
But I remember
You just be
Tuesday,
tired.
she was still hanging in there too. We would come over. She'd be like, "Excuse me." It's like very frequent, like every 20 minutes, going to the bathroom.
I felt like the baby was just dropping and dropping. Like I just had to hold him in there, like
peeing like
just
every
to
20
stay.
minutes, every hour. Like that was irritating.
As soon as you get comfortable in the bed and then you gotta roll out of it, like
Girl, as soon as I got comfortable, he would be doing the maracha in there, like
the maracha.
He was so active at night when I was like, I don't.
maracha?
It's a new dance.
The
We're gonna show you. We're gonna show you what the maracha is.
oh, going back after 6 weeks.
Mm.
Who the hell came up with that? Because don't nobody want to just give their baby to nobody.
Just look
After
at a
6
6-week-old baby.
Like, that's too young.
Puppies are not even ready to leave their mama.
No.
Like, come on
No.
now.
Interesting.
Like, they're not.
Wow, I never even thought about that. Fortunately, as Rosie said, I was able to work from home, but at 6 weeks, I looked at my kid and I was just like, I would never want to leave him. Like, not at this point. No. Now that he's a year old, I would feel more comfortable. But at 6 weeks, are you kidding me? No. Salute to all the women that do have to do that because you're a soldier, because that is not an easy thing to do.
I take my hat off to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we support all the mamas out there. We love you guys.
So we hope you enjoyed this video. A number of things were discussed. Hopefully you found it entertaining and fun to watch. We want to hear from you. Don't forget to let us know how many children you want and or have, how soon you want or had them, and we'll be looking for your comments down below.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Mayi Mayhem. Make sure you subscribe to our channel,
like this video,
and comment down below. Also hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Yes. Until next time.
peace.
Bye.